Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 3 of the 2025 Senior State Championship. This is the girls 200-yard butterfly, heat 1. In lane 3 from Rochester, Addison Cram. Lane 4 from St. Croix, Bella Myris. Lane 5 from Fox Jets, Olivia Reiser. And lane 6 from Sea Devils, Avery Lowe. And we're looking at a nice time drop here for Avery Lowe of Sea Devils. And a 2:16.4, a 21-second drop for Avery. Avery, you the new mayor of PR City. E2. In lane 1 for the Sea Devils is Emily Larson. Lane 2, Tuna's Clara Hughes. Lane 3 from St. Croix, Annika Beck. Lane 4 from Minnetonka, Greta Yelly. Lane 5 from Hastings, Josephine Larson. In lane 6 from Edina, Taylor Thompson. Lane 7 from Sems, Malia Johnson. And lane 8 from Blackline, Molly Ditzler. And carving out a lead at the 100, Edina's Taylor Thompson. And we're getting a great last 50 here from Malia Johnson of Sam's Malia, I'm sorry, 2:15.79. Heat 3. In lane 1, Maddie Hetland of Hurricanes. Lane 2, Taylor Gergen, Tiger Sharks. Lane 3, Sydney Thompson, Fox Jets. Lane 4, Emma Wood, St. Croix. Lane 5, Bella Johnson from Mako. In lane 6, Annika Graham, Minnetonka. Lane 7, Emma Radowski of Aquajets. And lane 8, Madeline Jenin from Riptide. Both Emma Radowski in lane 7 and Maddie Hetland in lane 1 out under 102. Emma really pulling away now. 34. Her last 50, she's on track for potentially a sub 210. .209 something could conceivably make it back into the C final tonight. Holding stroke really well, and Emma comes in 209.02. Very nice 210 from Maddie Hetland of Hurricanes in lane 1. Heat 4. And now we climb into the rarefied air of the circle seated heats. In lane 1 from Riptide, Sofia Kovalenko. Lane 2, Edina's Sophie Norstead. Lane 3 from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 4 from Riptide, Stella Bouchard. In lane 5 from Aquajets, Sarah Hurley. Lane 6 from Edina, Stella Suchi. Lane 7 from the Mantas, Ella Lee. And lane 8 from Riptide, Lily Sisson. The juniors cut in this event. 157.99. We won't see that this morning, but a potential for that in the finals tonight. And a nice 2:03.19. And a futures cut for Stella Bouchard. Heat 5. In lane 1, Gwyneth McLaughlin of Edina. Lane 2 from Edina, Myron Heitzman. And in lane 4, also from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Brooke Olson. Lane 6 from Northfield, Nora Cordum. Lane 7 from St. Croix, Julia Anderson. And in lane 8 from Mako, Elise Gulick. Leading in lane 4, Faith Lama comes in at 2:03.10, that she swam at Foxjet's Winter Classic, an event she won in January. That 2:03.10 is a futures cut. And 129.1 for Faith. She will definitely PR unless she completely pulls back the throttle. And a 2:02.64. That is the fastest time in Minnesota this year. Best time for Faith. And with one heat to go, Faith hops to the top of the prelim pyramid. Now heat 6. In lane 1 from Riptide, Caroline Mulrooney. Lane 2 from Tuna is Kaya Flaherty. Lane 3 from Edina, Maggie Farley. Lane 4 from Edina, Lydia Cameron. Lane 5 from Sems, Logan Haverman. Lane 6 from Edina, Libby McCarthy. In lane 7 from Edina, Josefa Moody. And lane 8 from Foxjets, Huizhu Kim. Lane 4 is Lydia Cameron, our number 1 seeded swimmer, also number 1 ranked in Minnesota. $57.07. Keep in mind that futures cut a 157.99. Lydia gets back in a minute, even a minute and some change. She could have that. Junior cut. Already a strong futures cut. and a 31.8. So we're going to see something around 2 minutes high, maybe 2:01. But what looks to be a very comfortable swim. And we saw this with Lydia yesterday. She had strong finals because she was able to swim at a sub-max level in the prelims. And there's a 2:01.89, her best time of the year and a very comfortable swim. 2:05.5 for Maggie Farley. In second, Libby McCarthy with a nice 2:05.7. This is the boys' 200 butterfly, Heat 1. In lane 3 for the Sea Devils, Liam Perry. Lane 4 for Velocity, Mark Milburn. And in lane 5 from Hastings, Damon Charpentier. Damien of Hastings pulling away a little bit here. On track for just over a 2:10. And a 2:11.2 for Damien. Best time, and a best time for Mark as well, and a big time best time. Heat 2. Swimming in lane 2 from Sam Storm, Tyler Hultgren. From lane 3 from Minnetonka, Will Graham. Lane 4 from the Hurricanes, Tristan Farry. Lane 5 from Hastings, Jacob Barker. Lane 6 from Mantas, Jack Swanson. And in lane 7 from Foxjets, Evan Ebert. Here are the qualifiers for the girls 200 butterfly. Second alternate, Ella Lee. First alternate, Sydney Thompson. Qualifying into the C final, 24, Lily Sisson. 23, Huizhu Kim. 22, Gwyneth McLaughlin. 21, Josefa Moody. 20, Madeline Jenin. 19, Emma Wood. 18, Sophie Norstead. And 17, Maddie Hetland. Qualifying into the B final. In 16, Julia Anderson. 15, Sofia Kovalenko. 14, Brooke Olson. 13, Maya Flaherty. 12, Emma Radowski. 11, Nora Cordum. 10, Logan Haverman. And 9, Stella Suchi. Qualifying into the A final tonight. In 8th, Maren Heitzman. 7th, Libby McCarthy. 6th, Maggie Farley. 5th, Catherine Pulaski. 4th, Stella Bouchard. 3rd, Sarah Hurley. 2nd, Faith Lama. And our top qualifier with a time of 2:01.89 from Edina, Lydia Cameron. The time is 10:51. This event will close at 11:21. Coaches, you have 30 minutes to respond. Remember to scratch all the way down, regardless of your place on the sheet if you do not intend to swim tonight. And Tristan gets in. That is 2:06.5. Heat 3. Into our circle seeds now. Lane 1 from Velocity, Nolan Sanito. Lane 2 from Central Minnesota, Charlie Bobbick. In lane 3 from Central Minnesota, Hayden Lenners. Lane 4 from Minnetonka, Reese Carlson. In lane 5 from Edina, Caden Nagel. Lane 6 from West Express, Aiden Pana. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Alan Bertelson. And lane 8 from Hurricanes, Liam Shones. Charlie Bobbick still looking good at the 150. And this is going to be a big drop for Charlie, 153.98. And that jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Nice 154 for Reese Carlson. Heat 4. In lane 1 from Alex Cooper running. Lane 2 from Minnetonka, William Finicani Tuccio. In lane 3 from Edina, Eli Kishish. Lane 4 from Storm, Ethan Kosine. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Peyton McGuire. In lane 6 from Edina, Kyle O'Connor. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Josh Weider. And in lane 8 from North Star, Soren Wilkes. And Cooper running of Alex. Hot 153, 5'9". And coming on late here, Ethan Kosey, lane 4. Peyton McGuire in lane 5. And Ethan in at a 152.6. That will be our number 1 seed so far, going in with 1 heat to go. Heat 5. In lane 1 from Minnetonka, Isaac Young. Lane 2 from Tuna, Mason Krings. In lane 3 from Aquajets, Braxton Helmers. Lane 4 from Edina, Cohen Boyd. Lane 5 from Northfield, Will Radetsky. In 6 from the Mantas is Elliot Bartel. And lane 7, North Star, Henry Finke. Lane 8 from Foxjets, Owen Lund. Cohen Boyd out of the 53.6. And 28.9. Like Cohen will qualify easily, probably with about a 151.5. $151.46. And a 155.3 for Will Radetsky of Northfield. This is event 19, the girls 50 freestyle, heat 1. In lane 3, Sophia. Lane 4, Sophie. Lane 5, Cicely. Juniors cut in this event 22.29 for future reference. Heat 2. Lane 1, Ava. Lane 2, Abby. Lane 3, Olivia. Lane 4, another Ava. Lane 5, Maddie. Lane 6, Amy. Lane 7, Vivian. And lane 8, Julia. Heat 3. Lane 1, Tanya. Lane 2, McKenna. Lane 3, Lila. Lane 4, Bella. Lane 5, Eden. Lane 6, Effie. Lane 7, Annie. And lane 8 is Jordan. Heat 4. Lane 1, Avery. Lane 2, Iris. Lane 3, Veda. Lane 4, Anya. Lane 5, Lola. In 6 is Ella. In lane 7, Natalie. Lane 8, Josie. Heat 5. In lane 1, Maggie. Lane 2, Olivia. Lane 3, Kaya. Lane 4, Josie. Lane 5, Lucia. Lane 6, Brooke. Lane 7, Sadie. And lane 8, Yada. Heat 6. Lane 1, Taylor. Lane 2, Rebecca. Lane 3, Anna. Lane 4, Laura. Lane 5, Janessa. Lane 6, Madeline. Lane 7, Mallory. And lane 8, Elise. Looking ahead, boys senior 50 free, there will be no heat 1. We will begin event 20, the boys 50 free, with heat 2. Heat 7. Lane 1, Bella. Lane 2, Avery. Lane 3, Emma. Lane 4, Annika. Lane 5, Elle. Lane 6, Evie. Lane 7, Morgan. And lane 8, Elizabeth. Heat 8. Lane 1, Annika. Lane 2, Megan. Lane 3, Lucy. Lane 4, Libby. Lane 5, Kendall. Lane 6, Adriana. Lane 7, Megan. And lane 8, Gracie. Heat 9. In lane 1, Maya. Lane 2, Amira. Lane 3, Peyton. Lane 4, Ariana. Lane 5, Greta. In 6 is Sip Lexi. In lane 7, Kaya. And lane 8, Grayson. Heat 10. Lane 1, Emily. Lane 2, Aaliyah. Lane 3, Maggie. Lane 4, Adlin. Lane 5, Henley. Lane 6, Alex. Lane 7, Izzy. And lane 8, Madison. State record in this event, 22.23. 22.29 is the juniors cut, and a 22.59. Top qualifying time goes to Adlin Biegler. A reminder for the boys, there will be no heat 1. We will move directly to heat 2. Here are the qualifiers in the boys 200 butterfly. Second alternate, Will Graham. First alternate, Jacob Barker. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Alan Bertelson. 23rd, Tristan Farley. 22nd, Nolan Sanito. 21st, Isaac Young. 20th, Liam Shones. 19, Joshua Weider. 18, Henry Fink. 17, Owen Lund. Into the B final in 16, Aiden Panna. 15, Mason Krings. 14, Kyle O'Connor. 13, Braxton Helmers. 11, Eli Kishish. 12 is Eli. 11 is William Felicani Tuccio. 10th, Caden Nagel. And 9th, Hayden Lenners. In the A final tonight, Elliot Bartell is 8th. In 7th, Will Radetsky. 6th, Reese Carlson. 5th, Cooper Running. 4th, Charlie Bobbitt. 3rd, Peyton McGuire. And 2nd, Ethan Cosine, our top qualifier, with a time of 1:51.46 from Edina Cohen Boyd. The time is 11:10. This event will close at 11:40. 40. This is event 20, the boys 50 freestyle, heat 2. Lane 1, Sam. Lane 2, Colton. Lane 3, Garrett. Lane 4, Parker. Lane 5, Mason. Lane 6, Gus. Lane 7, Matry. And lane 8, Oliver. Heat 3. In lane 1, Jack Swanson. Lane 2, Matthew. Lane 3, Rowan. Lane 4, Spencer. Lane 5, Isandro. Lane 6, Alex. Lane 7, Alex. And lane 8, Landon. Heat 4. Lane 1 is Ben. Lane 2, Eli. Lane 3, Thomas. Lane 4, Cam. Lane 5, Huntre. Lane 6, Justin. Lane 7, Dima. Lane 8, Alex. Heat 4. Heat 5, rather. Heat 5. Lane 1, Joshua. Lane 2, Matthew. Lane 3, Joey. Lane 4, Gabe. Lane 5, Travis. Lane 6, Kellen. Lane 7, William. And lane 8, Jacob. Heat 6. Lane 1 is Will. Lane 2, Tyler. Lane 3, Caden. Lane 4, Wyatt. Lane 5, Liam. Lane 6, Jonah. Lane 7, Liam. And lane 8, Andy. Heat 7. Lane 1, Lucas. Lane 2, Griffin. Lane 3, Jackson. Lane 4, Braxton. Lane 5, Grant. Lane 6, Alec. Lane 7, Noah. And lane 8, Magnus. Heat 8. In lane 1, Ethan. Lane 2, Aaron. Lane 3, Max. Lane 4, Cooper. Lane 5, Casey. Lane 6, Aiden Fitch. Lane 7, Aiden Sao. Lane 8, Sunhong. Heat 9. Lane 1, Sam. Lane 2, Brady. Lane 3, Charlie. Lane 4, Hayden. Lane 5, Elliot. Lane 6, Joey. Lane 7, Odin. And lane 8, Saiji. Heat 10. Lane 1, Alex. Lane 2, Henry. Lane 3, Will. Lane 4, Andrew. Lane 5 is Brooks. Lane 6 is Sam. Lane 7, David. And lane 8, Will. And a flock of 21s. We're not even into the circle seeds yet. It's going to be fun. Heat 11. Lane 1 is Henry. Lane 2, Jonah. Lane 3, Victor. Lane 4, Daniel. Lane 5, Mason. Lane 6, Owen. Lane 7, Rylan. And lane 8, Isaac. Heat 12. In lane 1, Blake. Lane 2, JP. Lane 3, Carter. Lane 4, Rohan. Lane 5, Braden. Lane 6, Joe. Lane 7, Raymond. Lane 8, Isaac. Heat 13. Lane 1, Brady. Lane 2, Hunter. Lane 3, William. Lane 4, Joey. Lane 5, Patrick. Lane 6, Adam. Lane 7, Emery. And lane 8, Patrick. Here are the qualifiers in the girls 50 freestyle. Second alternate is Maggie Farley. First alternate, Grayson Andreen. Qualifying for the C final, tied for 23rd, Maya Fadlala and Annika Graham. tied for 21st, Laura Stockinger and Elle Davis. In 20th, Megan Gillard. 19, Amira Wynn Inglesby. 18, Evie Holmes. And 17, Megan Willenbring. Into the B final. In 16th, Annika Arlenson. 15, Emily Alberts. 14, Alex Peterson. 13, Aaliyah Lewick. 12, Peyton Hultgren. 11, Kendall Schindler. 10, Adriana Clement. And 9, Alexi Tippy. Qualifying into the A final. In 8th, Morgan Rather. 6th, Lucy Pasosa and Izzy Westling. 5th, Greta Marcotte. 4th, Ariana Zellen. Tied for 2nd, Libby McCarthy and Henley Hatsung. At our top qualifier with a time of 22.59. From Edina, Adlin Biegler. Time is 11:21. This event will close at 11:51. And swimmers are reminded to scratch all the way down the list. I'd like to throw out a big thanks to the high school boys, girls, moms, and dads from Delano Watertown Mayor, our volunteer timers tonight, this afternoon, this morning, and tonight. Thank you, Delano Watertown Mayor. This is event 21, the girls 100-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane 1 from Hurricanes, Natalie Gustafson. Lane 2 from West Express, Ava Pavek. Lane 3 from Minnetonka, Rebecca Moss. Lane 4 from Aquajets, Bella Kern. Lane 5 from Central Minnesota, Ariana Outway. Lane 6, Aquajets, Brooke Holdeen. In lane 7, South Metro Storms, Taylor Bassett. And lane 8 from Mako, Claire Collins. Your attention, please. Event 17, girls 200-yard butterfly, is closed with one scratch. Event 17, girls 200 fly, closed with one scratch. And far from closed, open for business in lane 6, Brooke Haldine, a nice 102.1. Heat 2. In lane 1 from Aquajets, Jane Hughes. Lane 2 from Sems, Emma Hauk. Lane 3 from Fox Jets, Bridget Myers. Lane 4 from the Sea Devils, Sophia Gilbertson. Lane 5 also from Sea Devils, Emily Larson. Lane 6 from St. Croix, Bella Myris. Lane 7 from Velocity Aquatics, Emma Ristow. And in lane 8 from the Sea Devils, Avery Larson. Heat 3. In lane 1 from Edina, Taylor Thompson. Lane 2 from Minnetonka, Annika Graham. Lane 3 from Tiger Sharks, Taylor Gergen. In lane 4 from Central Minnesota, Kate Walls. Lane 5 from Edina, Effie Fessenmeyer. Lane 6 from St. Croix, Julia Anderson. Lane 7 from West Express, Sophie Dahl. And lane 8 from South Metro Storm, Maddie Hansen. Heat 5. I'm sorry, Heat 4. Heat 4. Lane 1, Ella Floater. Lane 2, Tanya Singh. Lane 3, Mercy March. Ella's from Velocity, Tanya and Mercy both from Foxjets. Lane 4 from Storm, Alex Peterson. Lane 5 from Tuna, Lucia Freed. Lane 6 from Sams, Malia Johnson. Lane 7 from Tuna, Maya Fadlala. And lane 8 from Riptide, Lila Salzman. And the best time for Lucia Freed. Heat 5. Now into our circle seeds. Lane 1 from Sams, Iris Sorensen Wagner. Lane 2 from St. Croix, Yeda Hedekia. In lane 3 from Central Minnesota, Izzy Westling. Lane 4 from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 5 from Central Minnesota, Megan Willenbring. Lane 6 from Edina, Stella Succi. Lane 7 from Storm, Madison Perrant. And lane 8 from Edina, Aaron Precker. Catherine Pulaski, a nice 57 flat. Yeda Hideka, 59.2 for second. Heat 6. In lane 1 from Aquajets, Aubrey Agazi Glaze. Lane 2 from Edina, Emily Alberts. Lane 3 from South Metro Storm, Lexi Tippy. Lane 4 from Edina, Adlin Biegler. Lane 5 from Edina, Amira Winland Inglesby. Lane 6 from Northfield, Nora Cordum. Lane 7 from Riptide, Annika Arlinson. And in lane 8 from Mako, Maggie McNamara. And Adolin Beegler, nice 56.71, and that jumps to the top of the leaderboard with one heat to go. Heat 7. Swimming in lane 1 from Storm, Peyton Hultgren. Lane 2, her teammate Janessa Centers. Lane 3 from West Express, Mackenzie Royal. Lane 4 from South Metro Storm, Ariana Zellen. Lane 5, Aquajets. Lane 6, from Aquajets in lane 5 is Kendall Schindler. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Mallory Knudsen. Lane 7 from Storm, Adriana Clemen. And lane 8 from Storm, Carolyn DeLuca. And here comes Ariana Zellen leading the Storm Festival with a 57.25. Before we proceed on to the boys 100 IM, a couple of very important announcements directly from our meet referee. No flash photography at any time. Check your cameras and phones, turn off your flashes. Also, time trials are due at the end of the next event before the start of the backstroke. Also would like to wish a very quick happy birthday to Coach Megan of Aquajets. Megan, we love you and we wish you a happy birthday. Here are the qualifiers in the boys 50 freestyle. Second alternate, Charlie Cutts. First alternate, Alex Kosel. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, J.P. Kirchner. 23rd, Andrew King. 22nd, Brix DeWitt. 21st, Sam Swanson. 20th, Joe Hemberger. And tied for 17th, Griffin Leaning, Suhan Chung, and Raymond Webb. Into the B final in 16, Henry Cleve. 15, Braden Hagenbarth. 13, tied, Adam Moorlock and Brady Wanpa. 12th, William Fennicani Tuccio. 11th, Blake Swenson. Tied for 9th, Carter Johnson and Henry Botten. Qualifying into the A final tonight. In 8th, Patrick Curran, Jonah Hoffman. In 7th, 6th, Rohan D'Souza Larson. 5th, Daniel Shelstad. 4th, Owen Bodette. 3rd, Mason Sawal. Tied for 1st with a time of 20.96. From South Metro Storm, Victor Trin, and from Lake Superior, Joey Zellen. The time is 11:34. This event will close at 12:04. This is event 22, the boys 100-yard individual medley, Heat 1. In lane 3 from Granite City, Nolan Hushen. Lane 4, Sea Devils, Braden Zachman. And lane 5 from Tiger Sharks, Colin Hawkins. Heat 2. In lane 1 from West Express, Maitri Gulati. Lane 2 from Velocity, Henry Becker. Lane 3, Hurricanes, Dylan Murphy. Lane 4 from the Storm, Alex Frencha. Lane 5, North Star Swim Team's Soren Wilkes. Lane 6 from West Express, Owen Larson. In lane 7 from Aquajets, Jonah Watanabe. And lane 8 from Black Dog, Oliver Deneen. And Jonah, a big drop to 56.28. Jonah Watanabe, you're the new mayor of PR City. Heat 3. In lane 1 from Central, Evan Skapansky. Lane 2, Mako Maddox Acevedo. Lane 3 from Flyers, Gus Rudenek. Lane 4 from Aquajets, Ben Mitchell. Lane 5 from Lake Superior, Aiden Young. In lane 6 from Riptide, Aiden Fitch. In lane 7 from Minnetonka, Liam Weffring. And lane 8 from Foxjets, Zach Macbeth. Heat 4. Your attention, boys, to the 200 fly. Event 18, the boys senior 200 butterfly is closed with 4 scratches. 200 fly is closed with 4 scratches. Here are the swimmers in Heat 4, lane 1 from Tuna, Brady Landstad. Lane 2, Sams Raymond Webb. In lane 3 from Northfield, Jim Graham. In lane 4 from Minnetonka, Alex Korolev. Lane 5 from South Metro Storm, Kellen Krantz. In lane 6 from Hurricanes, Daniel Scher. Lane 7 from Foxjets, Owen Lund. And lane 8 from the Flyers, Rowan Lesmeister. And Raymond Webb of Sims pops a 54.5. Heat 5. Lane 1 from Sams Parker Jesuits. Lane 2 from Edina, Finn Berry. Lane 3 from Central Minnesota, Alex Vecchio. Lane 4 from Tiger Sharks, Huntre Nguyen. Lane 5 from Fox Jets, Dima Nizhnik. Lane 6 from Sems, Ethan Liu. Lane 7 from Mako is Tyler Sias. And lane 8 from Hurricanes, Jacob Zolotov. And some serious outside smoke, Parker Jesuits. And he throws down a 56. Heat 6. In lane 1 from North Star, Henry Fink. Lane 2 from Sea Devils, Spencer Dowman. Lane 3 from Edina, Kyle O'Connor. Lane 4 from Lake Superior, Travis Elling. In lane 5, also from Lake Superior, Landon West. Lane 6 from South Metro Storm, Charlie Cutts. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Alex Sue. And in lane 8 from the Red Dragon swimming, Matthew Brendamule. Charlie Cutts with a 54.5. 54.7 for Spencer Dahman. Now heat 7. In lane 7, heat 1. Heat 7, lane 1. From the Min Flyers, Justin Ma. Lane 2 in Minnetonka is Parker Lacey. In lane 3 from Aquajets, William Zuo. Lane 4 from Storm, Aaron Larkin. In lane 5 from Hurricanes, Liam Shones. Lane 6 from Edina, Cameron Nagel. Lane 7 from Edina, Zach Ochani. And in lane 8 from the Aquajets, Ellison Salk. Heat 8. Swimming in lane 1 from Minnetonka, Rowan Irwin. Lane 2 from Lake Superior, Joey Zellen. In 3 from Minnetonka, Daniel Shelstad. Lane 4 from South Metro Storm, Owen Baudet. Lane 5 from Mako, Brady Wanyanpa. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Eli Drews. In 7 from Edina, Joe Hemberger. And in lane 8, his teammate, Edina's Lucky Biscan. We need the coach from North Suburban. We need a coach from North Suburban to check in with the officials here at the scorer's table. Thank you very much. Heat 9. In lane 1 from Storm, Griffin Leaning. Lane 2 from Aquajets, Isandro Warren. In lane 3 from Medina, Cohen Boyd. In lane 4 from Central Minnesota, Charlie Bobek. In lane 5, Lake Superior's Lucas Warren. In lane 6 from River Falls, Mason Sowell. And lane 7 from Minnetonka, Isaac Young. Lane 8 from Tiger Sharks, Adam Morlock. 2 quick announcements. We need a coach from North Suburban to the scorer's table, please. Also, we have a lost cell phone. You just received a missed call from the Fairy King. If that helps you identify the phone, we have it here at the announcer's table. Heat 10. In lane 1, West Express, Casey Parker. Lane 2 from Mantas, Elliot Bartel. In lane 3 from Tuna, Mason Krings. Lane 4 from St. Croix, our top seed, Jackson Krogler. Lane 5 from Sams, Aiden Haberman. Lane 6 from Fox Jets, Ishan Salunki. Lane 7 from Edina is Talon McFarland. Lane 8, Minnetonka's James Lamus. Going to keep an eye on the junior cut, 48.76. I'm sorry, that's the state record in this event, 48.76. Well within the reach of Jackson Kogler. If not this morning, maybe the finals tonight. 50.10, his best time by a few tenths, and the top spot on the prelim pyramid. Here are the qualifiers in the girls 100 IM. Second alternate, Sophie Dahl. First alternate, Jane Hughes. Into the C final in 24th, Malia Johnson. 23rd, Erin Precker. 22nd, Alex Peterson. Tied for 20th, Annika Arlenson and Mackenzie Royal. 19, Peyton Hultgren. 18, Iris Sorensen Wagner. And 17, Maggie McNamara. Into the B final, 16, Sela Suchi. 15, Lucia Reed. 14, Nora Cordum. 13, Adriana Clement. 12, Emily Alberts. 11, Amira Wynn Inglesby. Tied for 9th, Megan Willenbring and Mallory Knudsen. Into the A final in 8th, Janessa Sentiers. 7th, Kendall Schindler. 6th, Izzy Westling. 5th, Yetta Hedekia. 4th, Lexi Tippy. 3rd, Ariana Zellen. 2nd, Katherine Pulaski. And our top qualifier at 56.71 from Edina, Adlin Biegler. The time is 11:50. We close this at 12:20. Now the girls 100 backstroke, event 23, heat 1. And coaches' time trial requests are closed. In lane 1 is Julia Benke of Rochester. Lane 2 from Riptide, Amy Birmingham. Lane 3 from Riptide, Lila Salzman. Lane 4 from Hurricanes, Natalie Gustafson. Lane 5 from Sea Devils, Avery Lowe. Lane 6 of the Mantas, Jordan Woodford. And lane 7 from Edina, McKenna Biegler. Your attention, event 19, girls senior 50 freestyle. Girls 50 freestyle, closed with no scratches. Heat 2. Coaches, one more reminder that the window for time trial requests is now closed. No more time trial requests. In Heat 2, Lane 1 from Riptide, Samantha Graves. Lane 2 from Storm, Carolyn DeLuca. In Lane 3 from Tiger Sharks, Lily Wilkinson. In Lane 4 from Velocity Aquatics, Ainsley Francis. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Gracie Bartholomew. In Lane 6 from Storm, Veda Wilson. Lane 7 from Edina, Effie Fessenmeyer. And Lane 8 from Velocity Aquatics, Ella Floater. And Ainsley, 60.38. A best time. Heat 3. In Lane 1 for Fox Jets, Tanya Singh. Lane 2 from Velocity, Ruthie Codent. Lane 3 from St. Croix, Addison Verhelst. In Lane 4 for Sea Devils, Sophia Gilbertson. In Lane 5 from Aquajet, Siggy Naimo. Lane 6 for Riptide, Annika Arlenson. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Annie Hippen. And Lane 8, Aquajet's Shay Murphy. And Lane 5, Siggy Naimo. Looks like she just finished an internship with Werner von Braun and has a rocket attached to her. She's flying. $54.84 for Siggy. That is only about 0.4 of a second off of the state record. The record 54.43. Heat 3, Heat 4, Heat 4. Lane 1, Kaya. Lane 2, McKenna. Lane 3, Eden. Lane 4, Sylvie. Lane 5, Isabel. Lane 6, Irene. Lane 7, Cicely. And Lane 8, Esme. And it is Isabel. 60.7. Heat 5. Swimming in lane 1 from Mako, Maggie McNamara. In lane 2 from St. Croix, Josie McDonald. Lane 3 from South Metro Storm, Alex Peterson. Lane 4, her teammate Natalie Kubishek. In lane 5 for the Minnesota Flyers, the Minnesota Masters record holder in this event, Abby Irwin. Lane 6 from Riptide, Audrey Saris. Lane 7 from Sems, Addison Forche. And lane 8 from Minnetonka, Mallory Knudsen. Abby Irwin in lane 5 tuning up for Masters Nationals, which is coming up here shortly. Abby, a former swimmer at the University of Minnesota. Masters National Champion and multiple event record holder. First to the wall, 59.74 for Josie. Audrey Saris, 60.2. Now heat 6. In lane 1, Madison Perrant of Storm. Lane 2, Tuna's Lucia Freed. In lane 3 from South Metro Storm, Greta Marcotte. Lane 4 from Fox Jets, Bridget Myers. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Elle Davis. Lane 6 from St. Croix, Lucy Pasosa. Lane 7 from the Mantas, Ella Lee. And lane 8 from Medina, Ellen McLeese. We have found another phone in the locker room. You have a notification pending from Lululemon. Verizon is the carrier. If you're missing your cell phone, it's here at the announcer's table. This is a service that we do, lost cell phones. Heat 7. In lane 1, Peyton Hultgren, Storm. Lane 2, Janessa Sentiers, Storm. Lane 3, Sophie Norstead, Edina. Lane 4, Yetta Hideka, St. Croix. Lane 5, Riptide's Addison Pavic. Lane 6 from the Flyers, Alia Lewick. Lane 7 from Lake Superior, Bella Imholt. And lane 8 from Sems, Emma Hauk. Heat 8. In lane 1 from Minnetonka, Keely Wheeler. Lane 2 from Medina, Emily Alberts. In lane 3 from Fox Jets, Lilia Roberts. In lane 4 from St. Croix, Alana Biebel. Lane 5 from Sems, Logan Haverman. Lane 6 from Storm, Ariana Zellen. In lane 7 from Aquajets, Jane Hughes. And in lane 8 from North Star, Cora Roseborough. And 56.70. And now heat 9. In lane 1 from West Express, Sophie Dahl. Lane 2 from Sems, Megan Gillard. Lane 3 from Aquajets, Laura Stockinger. Lane 4 from Edina, Adelaine Biegler. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Lauren Kilalea. Lane 6 from Northfield, Nora Cordum. Lane 7 from Storm, Lexi Tippy. And lane 8 from Aquajets, Sarah Hurley. And earlier, I gave you the wrong information on the 100 back record. I was looking at the IM. The 100 back record belongs to Regan Smith, as you might expect. 50.58 for the girls 15 to 16 age group, and the senior record 49.66 for our amazing Regan Smith. And the amazing Adelaine Biegler is going to qualify with a 55.54. Here are the qualifiers, speaking of, for the boys 100 IM. But before we do that, the boys 50 freestyle is closed with no scratches. Boys 50 free, closed, no scratches. In the boys 100 IM, second alternate, Elliot Bartell. First alternate, Isaac Young. Qualifying into the C final, 24, Landon West. 23, Aaron Larkin. 22, Adam Morlock. 21, Casey Parker. 20, Talon McFarland. 19, Ishan Salunki. 18, James Lemus. 17, Aiden Young. Qualifying into the B final, 16, Spencer Dahman. 15, Charlie Cutts. 14, Raymond Webb. 13, Cohen Boyd. 12, Isandro Warren. 11, Daniel Shelstad. Tied for 9th, Joe Hemberger and Lucas Warren. Qualifying 8th, Griffin Leaning. 7th, Aiden Haverman. 6th, Owen Baudette. 5th, Charlie Bobbick. 4th, Joey Zellen. 3rd, Mason Krings. 2nd, Brady Wanyanpa. And our top qualifier at 51.10 from St. Croix, Jackson Kogler. The time is now 12:06. This event closes at 12:36. And again, be sure to scratch all the way down. We are ready now for the boys. 100 back. Event 24, boys 100 back, heat 1. In lane 2 from Fox Jets, Dima Nishnik. Lane 3 from Moars, Levi Nelson. Lane 4 from Min Flyers, Ravi Elliott. Lane 5 from Black Dog, Oliver Deneen. And in lane 6 from Minnetonka, Aditya Nair. And Robbie 57-1. Nice time, Brock. Heat 2. In lane 2 from West Express, Maitri Galati. In lane 3 from Mako, Owen Wainapa. In lane 4 from Mako, Tyler Sias. In lane 5 from Northfield, Jacob Gleason. Lane 6 from Storm, Victor Trin. Lane 7 from Northfield, Tucker Connolly. Lane 8 from Storm, Parker Mann. And Tyler Sias, 57-3. Heat 3. In lane 1 from Red Dragon is Matthew Brendable. Lane 2 from Edina, Josh Peters. Lane 3 from Storm, Jonah Hoffman. Lane 4 from Hastings, Jacob Barker. Lane 5 from Lake Superior, Aiden Young. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Alex Korolev. Lane 7 from Edina, Zach Ochani. And in lane 8 from Minnetonka, Brix DeWitt. This heat, a mix of yard seed times, long course seed times, bonus seed times. Brix DeWitt, one of those bonus swimmers over in lane 8, and he and Jonah Hoffman right together. 53.8 for Jonah, 53.9 for Brix. Now heat 4. In lane 1 for the Aquajets, Ryan Altawil. Lane 2 for the Min Flyers, Justin Ma. Lane 3 for the Sharks, Colton Rosinski. Lane 4 for Minnetonka, Alan Bertelson. Lane 5 for Edina, Finn Berry. Lane 6 for Edina, Eli Kishish. Lane 7 for Sea Devils, Landon Rooker. Lane 8 from Minnetonka, Max Louie. Heat 5. In lane 1 for Mako, Maddox Acevedo. Lane 3 for West Express, Henry Cleve. Lane 4 from Wave, Mason Pilcher. Lane 5 from Storm, Brendan Matson. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Joshua Weeder. In lane 7 from the Sharks of the Southeast Metro, Blake Moss. And in lane 8, the Minnesota Flyers, Gus Rudenik. And a 54.01 for Henry Cleve of West Express. This is Heat 6. Swimming in lane 1 for Aqua Jets, Jonah Watanabe. Lane 2 for Aqua Jets, Carter Johnson. In lane 3, also Aqua Jets, Rohan D'Souza Larson. Lane 4 for Central Minnesota, Garrett Broman. Lane 5 from North Suburban, Henry Botten. Lane 5 from Lake Superior, Landon West. Lane 7 from Aqua Jets, Isandro Warren. And in lane 8 from Velocity Aquatics, Sam Swanson. This is the first of our 3 circle-seated heats. And a 50.9 for Garrett.
Good job, Jonah. It's so hard to taper and re-taper and re-taper. Good job, Rohan.
Heat 7. In lane 1 for Central Minnesota, Hayden Lenners. Lane 2 for West Express, Sam Calm. Lane 3 from Alex Blake Swenson. Lane 4 from Riptide, Patrick Curran. In lane 5 from River Falls, Mason Sewell. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Rowan Irwin. In lane 7 for Sea Devils, Sam Martin. And in lane 8 for the Sams, Parker Jeserowitz. $50.21 for Patrick. Heat 8. Swimming in lane 1 for Riptide, Thomas Foss. Lane 2 from St. Croix, Grant McElwain. Lane 3 from North Star, Wyatt Madsen. Lane 4 from St. Croix, Jackson Kogler. In lane 5 from Sems, Aiden Haverman. Lane 6 from Edina, Hunter Ridding. Lane 7 from Edina, Joe Hamburger. And lane 8 from Minnetonka, Parker Lacey. Record in this event, 49.76. And there's a 49.14. And we think that might be a new record for Jackson Kogler. We need counters for Heat 1 of the 500. Counters for Addison, Turin, and Eloise, please. Quickly to the bulkhead. Rochester, Star, and Great Wolf, we need your counters. Heat 1. This is the girls 500 freestyle. Swimming in Heat 1 in lane 3 from Rochester, Addison Crum. Lane 4 from Star, Turin Johnson. And in lane 5 from Great Wolf, Eloise Arnson. Here are the qualifiers for the girls 100-yard backstroke. Second alternate is Cora Roseborough. We may need a swim off for first alternate and C final. 24th, tied for 24th, Josie McDonald of St. Croix and Sarah Hurley of Aquajets. Also now into the C final in 23rd, Bridget Miners. 22nd, Keely Wheeler. 21st, Lucy Pasosa. 20th, Peyton Hultgren. Tied for 18th, Sophie Dahl and Nora Cordum. 17th, Megan Gillard. Into the B final in 16th, Jane Hughes. 15, Ariana Zellen. Tied for 13, Greta Marcotte and Aaliyah Lewick. 12th, Lexi Tippy. 11, Sophie Norstead. 10, Janessa Sentiers. And 9, Laura Stockinger. Into the A final tonight in 8th, Lilia Roberts. Logan Haberman in 7th. 6th, Emily Alberts. 5th, Yeda Hideka. 4th, Alana Biebel. 3rd, Lauren Kilalea. 2nd, Adlin Biegler. And our top qualifier with a time of 54.84 from Aquajets, Siggy Naimo. The time is 12:22. This event will close at 12:52. And intentions to scratch should be made all the way down the list, and particularly important if you are scratching the backstroke and you are above 24th place, you could help us eliminate a swim off by getting that scratch in. Your attention, girls IMers, event 21. The girls 100 IM is closed with no scratches. Closed with no scratches. Just rereading the announcement again. The girls 100 IM closed with no scratches. Heat 2. In lane 2 from Fox Jets, Maddie Friel. Lane 3 from Aqua Jets, Izzy Klausman. Lane 4 from Fox Jets, Huizhu Kim. Lane 5 from Edina Jets, Gwyneth McLaughlin. Lane 6 from Sea Devil Jets, Addie Thompson-Klimke. And in lane 7 from St. Croix Jets, Reese Bilo. Here are the qualifiers in the boys 100 backstroke. Second alternate, Aiden Young. First alternate, Sam Martin. Qualifying into the C final in 24th, Jonah Watanabe. 23rd, Hayden Leonards. 22nd, Thomas Foss. 21st, Henry Cleve. 20th, Justin Ma. 19, Sam Swanson. 18, Brooks DeWitt. 17, Jonah Hoffman into the B final. In 16th is Andrew Warren. 15, Rowan Irwin. 14, Sam Quam. 13, Carter Johnson. 12, Joe Hemberger. 11, Wyatt Madsen. 10, Blake Swenson. And 9th, Grant McElwain. Into the A final tonight. In 8th, Hunter Ridding. 7th, Rohan D'Souza Larson. 6th, Henry Botten. 5th, Aidan Haverman. 4th, Garrett Broman. 3rd, Mason Sowell. 2nd, Patrick Curran. And our top qualifier with a time of 49.14 from St. Croix, Jackson Kogler. The time is 12:28. This event will close at 12:58. And Weizhu Kim, 5'11", 86. Heat 3. Swimming in lane 1 for the St. Croix Swim Club, and also Team USA, Paralympic team, two-time Paralympic swimmer Summer Schmidt. In lane 2 from Edina, Adele Stark. In lane 3 from Storm, Claire Liebel. Lane 4 from West Express, Haley Stotko. In lane 5 from Aquajets, Audrey Peterson. Lane 6 from Hurricanes, Maddie Hetland. In lane 7 from West Express, Ava Pavek. And in lane 8 from Riptide, Samantha Graves. At the 200, Summer 208.8. Summer completed a successful career at the University of Minnesota, and then, of course, earned her way to Paris for the Olympics for her second Olympic Games this past summer. Had a couple of terrific swims in the very, very challenging S9 category. Summer holds most of the Paris state records in distance free, fly, and IM. And she's on her way to a good one here. 3:17 at the 300. Your attention, boys, in the 100 IM. Event 22, the boys 100 IM, is closed with 2 scratches. Closed with 2 scratches. And a 5'11" for Haley Stotko. And Summer with a nice 5:37.9. Heat 4. In lane 1 for St. Croix, Annika Beck. Lane 2 for Edina, Ellen McLeese. In lane 3 for Storm, Natalie Kubitschek. Lane 4 for Storm, Taylor Hintz. Lane 5 for Edina, Maggie Farley. Lane 6 for Edina, Josefa Moody. And lane 7 for St. Croix, Grace Genzer. Leading at the halfway point, Natalie Kubitschek of Storm. Her splits and time in the bank pointing toward time right about 5:10, maybe a little bit under. 100 yards to go. And that sub 5:10 in jeopardy now for all three of our top swimmers in the middle of the pool. And Maggie slips in with a 5:10.
Good job, girls.
Heat 5. In the 500, we have two circle-seated heats. This is the first one. Lane 1 from Riptide, Madeline Jenin. In lane 2 for Riptide, Isla George. In lane 3 from St. Croix, Emma Wood. In lane 4 is our number 2 seed. Nice meet already this weekend from Edina, Lydia Cameron. In lane 5 from Fox Jets, Eliana Auerbach. Lane 6 from Aqua Jets, Grayson Andreen. In lane 7, another Aqua Jet, Emma Radowski. And in lane 8, good things come in threes. Another Aqua Jet, Kyla Haycraft. Lydia cruising along. She'll be right around 5 minutes, maybe possibly even a hair under. Lydia, an experienced swimmer, even at the age of 16, knows that they don't give out any medals for who's first at the end of the prelims, only lane assignments. And looking at the leaderboard, anything under 5:10. Well, 5:05 is likely to make it into the A final comfortably. And with 100 to go, it looks like Lydia will be right around 5 minutes. Emma Radowski in lane 7 of Aquajets. Very likely to be about a 5:03 or 4, and that will slide into second with 1 heat to go. And Lydia, 4:59.72. Her pulse rate probably about 120. Emma, 5:01.5. Emma with a nice last 100. Heat 6. In lane 1 for Aquajets, Macy Malinsky. Lane 2 for Riptide, Stella Bouchard. In lane 3 from Edina, Stella Suchi. In lane 4 from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 6 from Fox Jets, Lilia Roberts. Lane 7 from Riptide, Lily Sisson. And in lane 8 from St. Croix, Margaret Reed. At the 250, Faith just a little bit faster than her teammate Caroline in the previous heat.
Pretty good number. What I was hoping when there were only like
100 yards to go. And Faith will be comfortably under 5 minutes. She will share the middle of the pool with Lydia in the final tonight. And as predicted, Faith for 56.92. Looking ahead, we have the 3 heats of the boys 500 and then a 10-minute break and then 6 heats of time trials. Heat 1, boys 500 free. Attention backstrokers, girls. Event 23, girls 100-yard backstroke is closed with 1 scratch. Event 23, girls 100 back, closed with 1 scratch. In Heat 1 of the boys 500, swimming in lane 1 from River Falls, Jacob Weiss. In lane 3 from Storm, Alex Frensha. Lane 4 from Manta's Jack Swanson. In lane 5 from the Hurricanes, Andrew Lerdahl. Lane 6 from the Piranhas, Isaac Snezza. And lane 7 from Hurricanes, Evan Kren.
Attention coaches and athletes. Event 24, the boys senior 100-yard backstroke is closed with one scratch. Event 24 closed with one scratch.
The voice you just heard was Jack Pipes Swanson. And speaking of Jack Swanson, we just had a PR and a milestone swim in lane 4, 4:57.16. Heat 2. In lane 1 for Riptide, Wes Knapp. Lane 2 from Edina, Caden Nagel. Lane 3 from Edina, Kyle O'Connor. In lane 4 from Northfield, Will Radetsky. In lane 5 from Edina, Liam McAuliffe. In lane 6, his teammate, Lucky Biscan. Lane 7 from North Suburban, Isaac Botten. And in lane 8 from Fox Jets, Owen Lund. Looking ahead, we have one more heat of the boys 500, a 10-minute break, and then 6 heats of time trials, one of which is a 500. Speaking of 500, here are the qualifiers for the girls 500. Second alternate, Izzy Klausman. First alternate, Maddie Friel. Into the C final. In 24th, Gwyneth McLaughlin. 23rd, Audrey Peterson. 22nd, Kyla Haycraft. 21st, Maddie Hetland. 20th, Addie Thompson-Klimke. 19, Haley Stotko. 18, Huizhu Kim. 17, Margaret Reed. Into the B final. 16, Natalie Kubishek. 15, Taylor Hintz. 14, Lilia Roberts. 13, Maggie Farley. 12, Grayson Andreen. 11, Lily Sisson. 10, Isla George. And 9, Emma Wood. Into the A final tonight. In 8th, Madeline Jennen. 7th, Ileana Auerbach. 6th, Macy Malinsky. 5th, Stella Succi. 4th, Emma Radowski. 3rd, Lydia Cameron. 2nd, Stella Bouchard. And our top qualifier at 4:56.92 from Edina, Faith Lama. Time is 1:03. This event will close at 1:33. And we have swimmers coming in for bells here. 50 to go for Liam McCullough. Liam will be comfortably into the 440s. And a 446.45 for Liam, 446.9 for Kyle, his teammate in lane 3. Heat 3. It's the second of our circle-seated heats now. In lane 1 from Aquajets, Zhawen Zhua. Lane 2 from Minnetonka, Aiden Larson. Lane 3 from Riptide, Gabe Lenzen. In lane 4 from Medina, Alex Alaco. Lane 5 from Sems, Derek Stadheim. In lane 6 from Tuna, Alex Kosel. Lane 7 from Medina, Josh Peters. And in lane 8 from Fox Jets, Zach Macbeth. Once again, looking at this heat, at the conclusion of this heat, we'll have a 10-minute break and then 6 heats of time trials. Time trial swimmers, don't forget, you need to provide your own timer. And if you happen to be Reese swimming the 500, you need a timer and a counter. The time trial swimmers, line up your timers now. Leading the charge, Alex Alaco. High 240, about a 246 at the 300. He really doesn't need to be any faster than 246 or 45. He'll be a low 240 or maybe a real high 239. And it may sound like Christmas to you, but it's Alex Alaco with 50 yards to go. And he will be a very comfortable low 440 something. 442.05. Time is now 11:11. I'll have about a 10-minute break before the time trials. So 11:21. I'm sorry, 1:21. And don't forget, if you're time trialing, you need to provide your own timers and your own counters. Here are the qualifiers in the boys 500. Event 26. Qualifying into the C final in 22nd place, Jacob Weiss. 21st, Evan Kren. 20th, Alex Frencha. 19, Andrew Lerdahl. 18, Isaac Snaza. 17, Wes Knapp. Into the B final, Zach Macbeth in 16. In 15, Isaac Botten. 14, Owen Lund. 13, Jack Swanson. 12, Josh Peters. 11, Aiden Larson. 10, Will Radetsky. And 9, Lucky Bizcan. Into the A final in 8th place, Alex Kosel. 7th, Caden Nagel. 6th, Kyle O'Connor. 5th, Liam McAuliffe. 4th, Xiaowen Shua. 3rd, Derek Stadheim. 2nd, Gabe Lenzen. And our top qualifier at 442.05 from Edina, Alex Alaco. It is now 1:15. And this event will close at 1:45. Swimmers, we're still about 5 minutes away from the start of time trials, so relax, stay warm, psych up. Our first heat of time trials is a mixed 50 freestyle. Heat 1. Lane 4, Kaylee. Lane 5, Wesley. Next up, 100 breaststroke time trial. Heat 1. Lane 2, Emma Bolos. Lane 3, Grace Hauk. Lane 4, Carolyn DeLuca. Lane 5, Braxton Helmers. Lane 6, Matthew Ondrak. And lane 7, Alex Vecchio. And a milestone swim for Braxton, 59.93. .100 butterfly, heat 1. Swimming butterfly in lane 2, at 3-4-5. We have lane 2, Parker. Lane 3, Aliyah. Lane 4, Henry. And lane 5, Isaac. Swimming freestyle in lane 7 is Blake.
Yeah, she said she just wanted
Blake Swanson of Alex, 47.98. Now 200 IMs, heat 1. Lane 3, Nolan. Lane 4, Tristan. Lane 5, Ryan. And lane 6, Emily. And now 200s, free and fly. In 2-3-4 going freestyle, we have lane 2, Madeline, lane 3, Riley, and lane 4, Vedika. Swimming butterfly in lane 6, Aiden. And sub 2 minutes for Riley. 2:01 for Aiden Larson of Minnetonka over in lane 6. And now 500 freestyle, heat 1. Lane 4, Aquajet's Reese Haycraft. just in case, there has been a green Patagonia fanny pack that has been brought to the announcer's table. There are car keys in it, so hopefully they'll be back looking for this. If you happen to be that person that belongs to this green Patagonia fanny pack, it's here at the announcer's table. Your attention, coaches and swimmers in the girls 500 freestyle. Event 25 is closed with 3 scratches. Event 25, girls 500, closed with 3 scratches. And there's the bell for Reese. And he will be comfortably under 5 minutes. And there it is, 4:50, 6:42. Don't know if that's a milestone swim for Reese, but a nice one. And that concludes our morning session. We will look forward to seeing many of you back here tonight for finals of these events. Thank you so much for joining us. We do wish you safe travels